Welcome to Thurman Orthodontics. Now that your braces are on, let's go over your home care kit, which includes a few things to help take care of your braces. You have wax, flossers, Proxabrushes, a food list, and a hygiene guide. Okay, now let's get down to business, and let's start on how to brush your teeth with braces. You'll move your toothbrush in a circular motion and turn it in 3 different positions: the top of the braces, the bottom of the braces, and the front of the braces, spending at least 30 seconds in each position. So start with the tops of the braces and brush down on the top with just enough pressure on the brush to get the tips of the bristles under the wire. Brush from one side to the other several times and then move on to the next angle. Next, brush up underneath the braces again, just as you had done for the top of the braces. And lastly, brush directly on top of the braces and wire, repeating the same motion several times. Remember to gently brush the gum line too. That's where your teeth and gums meet. Doing that will help keep those gums from getting swollen during treatment. And don't forget to brush the chewing surfaces in the back of your teeth. You'll need to brush for at least 2 to 3 minutes each time in order to make sure that every surface is clean. You need to brush your teeth at least 3 times a day or after every meal. Okay, so now you're going to learn how to floss with braces. In your bag, you'll find flossers. Notice one side is thinner than the other. That thinner side slides right underneath the wire to make flossing nice and easy. Next, let's talk about your Proxabrush. You can use it between the wires and the braces. This helps loosen food particles, remove plaque, and stimulate your gums. To use, just push the brush gently under the arch wire between the brackets. If it's hard to push the brush into an area, don't try to force it because you might accidentally break a bracket. So only use it in those areas where you can be sure to use it gently. Use your Proxabrush every time you brush. Okay, now let's talk about wax. As you're getting used to your braces, you might feel some sore spots on the insides of your cheeks and lips. And if you do, you can use orthodontic wax to cover the area that's bothered. Just pinch off a small piece of wax and soften it by rolling it between your fingers, then just place the wax over the spot that's bothering you. Just remember to take the wax out before you eat or brush your teeth. But if you don't and you accidentally swallow some, don't worry about it. It's not harmful to you. As a normal part of your orthodontic treatment, you might also experience a dull, achy sensation after getting your braces on and maybe after each appointment. If that happens, you can just take Motrin or Tylenol or whatever you normally take for a headache or muscle aches. If you have any soreness from your braces rubbing on the inside of your cheeks, you can use the wax, but you can also use a warm saltwater rinse to help. Just dissolve 2 tablespoons of salt in a cup of warm water and swish. You can also use Orajel to rub on that sore spot, and that will give you some relief while you're getting used to your new braces. Okay, so accidents can and do happen. If at any time you happen to break a bracket or wire, be sure to call the office the next working day to schedule an appointment. Okay, lastly, we need to talk about all the things you can't eat while you're in braces. It's sad, we know, but eating the wrong kinds of foods can damage your braces. We ask you to avoid any hard, crunchy foods. Things like hard candy, corn chips, Takis, popcorn, jerky, pizza crust, corn on the cob, and ice. Also, a good tip is to be sure you cut up your fruits and veggies into bite-sized pieces and chew with your back molars. We also want you to avoid sticky, chewy foods like gum, Starbursts, Sugar Daddies, Tootsie Rolls, gummy bears, caramels, taffy, etc. Avoid soda and drinks that contain a lot of sugar. So there you go. That's it. Congratulations again. We know you'll do a great job, and feel free to give us a shout if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you for choosing Thurman Orthodontics.